A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Today I am going to deliver a lesson for class 9th subject science. Dear students, we will discuss today properties of a solution. As number one, there are almost 5 or 6 important properties of a solution. You know, a solution is a homogeneous mixture. It is made of two components, solute and solvent. Solute particles are dissolved in solvent molecules. Solvent may be water or any other liquid. The particles of a solute get dissolved homogeneously between the particles of a solvent. Here are some properties of a solution. Number one, a solution is homogeneous in nature. It means that the particles of a solute get dissolved in a solvent homogeneously. That is, same amount of same number of particles get dissolved in a definite volume of or definite part of a solvent. That means if we take some volume of this solution, we will find that the number of solute particles is same in equal amount of solution. This means that the solution, the particles have dissolved in the solvent uniformly. This is first property, that a solution is homogeneous in nature. Second property of a solution is the size of particles is less than 10 raised to the power 9 meters. That is 1 nanometer in diameter. That means the particles of a solution are very small. They can't be seen even under a microscope. Fourth property of solution is the particles don't scatter a beam of light passing through it, so the path of light is not visible through it. This can be explained as, when a beam of light passes through a solution, the light is not seen through the solution because the particles do not scatter the beam of light passing through it. Fifth property is the particles easily pass through a filter paper, so they can't be separated by filtration. This means the particle size is very small. They can't be filtered by a filter paper. So a filter paper cannot separate the particles of a solution, or filtration does not take place in a solution. Then Sixth property is particles do not settle on keeping. So a solution is stable. It means that if we keep a solution for some time, the particles of solute as well as solvent, they keep on moving, as it is the property of matter that particles remain moving in a matter. Likewise, the particles of a solution, they do not settle down on the bottom of the container. They remain moving. So this means that the solution is always stable. Then second topic is concentration of a solution. Concentration of a solution is expressed by the amount of solute present in a given amount. It may be mass or volume of a solution, as concentration is equal to amount of solute divided by amount of solution. This means if we have to express the concentration of a solution, it is expressed by the equation, by this equation, that concentration of a solution is equal to amount of solute divided by amount of solution. This equation gives the concentration. The solute, if we take mass in consideration, that means mass of the solute present in the solution divided by mass of solution, total solution. It gives the concentration of this solution. It may also be expressed as the amount of a solute present in a given amount. It may be mass or volume of a solvent, as concentration is equal to amount of solute divided by amount of solvent. Here concentration is equal to amount of solute. Again, it may be mass of solute divided by mass of solvent, or volume of solute divided by volume of solvent. Here it is solvent instead of solution. This equation gives us the concentration of the solution. Thank you.